public displays of affection is spontaneous. You guys are in the moment, you're out, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, the one thinking is spontaneous. Some people plan it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What then?
To choke people like you.
My dear sister, did you happen at the back seat of the bus?
You get it? If you don't get it, forget it.
In Nigeria.
Yes. He did it in the bus. Sex should be spontaneous.
Spontaneous, but not when you inconvenience other people. I don't judge freaky people.
Please be freaky on
Be
your own
freaky
time.
on your own time.
Freaky on your own time. Please don't annoy me.
Exactly.
But you know what just popped in my head? That scene in the movie, I think 50 Shades Darker, the guy, just got this crazy idea, take off your undergarments. And then she took it off. In the elevator, there was a little bit of fingering going on, but nobody
was there.
Privacy.
Public displays of affection, or aka PDA, is a cute way for lovers to show us, how they are feeling. But some people do find it rude and cringe. Today on the Red Room Dialogue, we're going to be discussing the social etiquette of it all. My name is Omobolawa Olawore, and I'm going to be your anchor on the show. Today, it's an all-ladies round table on the Red Room Dialogue. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is still the Red Room Dialogue, and as I said earlier, we're going to be discussing public displays of affection, PDA. And first up, I told you that it's an all-ladies roundtable today. And first up, we have Wumi Tuase-Fasudo, content creator and actress. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Look at that smile, and we're twinning you guys. Team Blue, yeah. We almost look alike. Our whole assembly.
I almost wore a striped shirt.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I would have loved that. And of course, we have with us Olutayo Oyeniran, media entrepreneur, a friend of the show. Hi,
I feel so jealous because you all look almost the same with your ensemble. Well, I want to believe that we all look almost the same. The jewels, especially the
wearing
red pieces. So
Yeah.
I'm a little bit jealous, but
You didn't get the memo.
I can take
Did you
it.
read your emails?
I'm sorry.
Damn, that's the problem. You
I'm
guys
sorry.
check your messages.
I went to play away match, so
That's why.
but I feel so blessed being on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. All right, guys. Guys, okay. Ladies new. I'm so sorry. It's an all ladies show. All right, ladies, beautiful ladies. I'm so sorry. Okay, so today we're discussing public displays of affection. What do you guys think? A little kiss, a little touch, a little smack on the butt in public. Acceptable or just cringe?
Well, different strokes for different folks to begin with. I like to bring my personal,
Of course.
personality into whatever it is I'm talking about. I'm a very touchy person. I'm a very physical person. I don't want to believe that all ladies are like that. Some people they would rather do it in the house, but I want you to hold me in public. I want you to touch my bum in public. I want you to maybe kiss me in public, but the place has to be right. Let's just put that out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The place, what does it mean? The place has to be right. What, in front of family? In front of friends?
Maybe not in front of family, because that's just like weird.
Is it?
How?
Oh, your wedding day. How did you run it?
My dear sister, when they say kiss the bride, I was like, if you French kiss me here.
Are you serious? It's usually your wedding day.
No, the way we were all brought up, right? We don't get to see like our mothers and fathers do all of that in our presence. So that same culture kind of like just grew with us, not wanting to maybe a guy robs you in front of your parents. It's just weird.
I mean, it is weird to go from, I don't want to see you with any boy. I don't want to see you with anybody, right? To go into like, oh, yeah, this is my man. Yeah, I'm going to kiss. I do understand.
You can't be French kissing a boy in front of your parents. It's just weird.
Okay. What do you think, Wumi?
I mean, this is very interesting. Like she said, different strokes, right? I want to believe that your personality matters. And I think it's understanding your partner. While I believe that there are some PDA, things that cannot be avoided in public, whether you like it or not. If you love somebody, there are ways that you show them affection in little ways, holding hands in public. You don't overthink some of these things because it just comes naturally. Like if you're walking together, taking a walk together, you know, holding hands, or you laugh or you hug. Some of these things are not, you don't overthink them. You do it. But then when it comes to kissing in public, doing a lot of other things, I think it's just understanding your personality, understanding your partner's personality. And I would also say that if you're the type that likes it being done to you and you like doing it, but your partner doesn't like doing it, you have to understand why they don't like doing it. You have to have that conversation and say, okay, maybe it's tied to trauma. Maybe it's tied to, like she said, upbringing. And we see people change things from their upbringing. We see people not witnessing things from their parents and then wanting to do it as adults. So it's understanding, it's making compromise too as well. Because if I like PDA and you as my husband, you're saying you don't like PDA, you do it though. For peace to reign, you will do it. But you have to do it moderately.
Moderately.
Yeah, so that, you know, it kind of balances. Yeah, so it balances both personalities. I like PDA a lot. I'm very clingy when, you know, inside or outside though, I'm clingy. My husband is more
reserved,
shy and reserved. But there are things that he will do and I'm just like, okay. Yeah, okay. I thought, you know, and he's like, no, if you want to hold me in public, do it though. Just feel free. So you just have to understand and compromise as well.
You know, you guys, I have to say that I am a huge fan of PDA. I love PDA. Like, especially like if I'm really into the person and it's not something really casual and all that. Love it.
Yeah.
Anywhere, anytime, I'm there. 24. My parents, they'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll actually be fine.
They'll be fine. They will.
So you want to French kiss your fiance or husband, in the presence of your parents?
I did it.
Weird.
I did it.
Like
my civil wedding, they were right there. I even have a video. I have a video of my dad laughing, his mom laughing, everybody laughing, because that's it. You have to do it. I mean, if you're getting married, they will tell you, if you're using a registrar and everything, they'll tell you what you have to get used to. That are you not going to consummate the marriage? Why will anybody be shy to be kissing? So yes, I did it, and I will do it everywhere, anyhow, in front of his parents. It's not like he will get obscene. No, that's what I say. It's not like he will get obscene where I'll get all over you or anything. Okay. But I don't think it's just enough to just, for me, if I need to just peck you on the lips, it's fine. Depending on how I feel and how he feels. If he feels the need to dip in the kiss at any point in time, I'm there. Like she said, I'm there.
You know, I mean, as much as I like PDA, I don't like it when other people are doing it. I feel jealous. Like,
are you a hater?
I might be like, I'm out and, you know, Valentine's Day
is just like, get a room. What's all this?
Like, what is even wrong with, like, me and my friends will just be there. What is even wrong with this? Get a room. Are you not embarrassed? Yeah, in public. Get
Yeah, definitely a hater in that sense.
Yeah. But if I should get someone, if I have a person, we are going to be everywhere.
You
in
want
the
to
restaurant.
People to death?
Like,
you don't want to be choked.
No. Keep it to yourself. Like, keep it to yourself. If I have my own person, then yes, let us all showcase our love. Yes, love is meant to be experienced. That's if I'm single, we all have to be single together.
No, please.
Yes. Keep it to yourself.
No, please. I think it can also be annoying, like in some obscene manner. So it's like I said, everything has to be done with decorum. Yeah. You cannot be doing public display of affection and then be what's that word? Be obscene.
Yeah.
Practically. You are outside.
But we
There
do
are children
need to
everywhere.
categorize what qualifies as obscene and what doesn't qualify as obscene. So you know what? Let's go on a short break. When we get back, we'll try to go into the categories of, public displays of affection, where you should do what in the church, in your family's house. I think we already covered the family as well. Let's go to like religious places and etc. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. This is still the Red Room Dialogue, and we are still talking about public displays of affection. Okay, so we've talked about family house, what you should do and what you should not do. I went to NYSC camp a few months ago, and the first day of camp, we had like this social night. So there was alcohol involved, and you had like adults, grown people. And then the next morning we woke up and then the DG was just mad. Like, she was just upset. Like, excellent children, why would you guys go around and be having sex on the... So apparently what has happened was that people drank a little and then overnight things occurred. In public because in NYSC you have like 30 people in one room, so you have no sense of privacy, and it was Lagos camp, so you can't, there's not really like any bush or any jungle for you to go into, so everywhere was really
Do
open.
people still go into the jungle to do it? I'm just
Yes, now if you go to camp in places like where I did my own NYSC, say Oyo, there's bush everywhere. You
just
push everywhere.
Bend over.
Push everywhere.
Are you guys not scared of evil spirits?
Who is you guys? I was not part of them.
Please.
I'm trying to question the public. Like, I don't understand. Like, the
The
logistics
evil
of
spirit
it.
is inside them. That's what they need to purge out.
Right.
So at that point in time, nothing is bigger than the spirit inside them.
Because we woke up the next morning and the woman was just angry. Like,
I'm sure she would have seen evidence.
yes, she did. Like, on chairs and like places, and she was livid. She was just screaming at like 5:30 a.m. At NY they wake up early, like 5:30.
Isn't that even a crime? That's a crime. Like doing that in public is a crime.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I said. So like you said, there are certain things that are obscene to be done in public,
yeah.
and the other things that you can get arrested for if you do
in
it.
Nigeria?
In everywhere, all around the world. And the limits are...
There was a time that I saw like a news online. It was the parking lot of a supermarket, and these two people were in their car. And some people would probably think, oh, that's private enough. I mean, they're in their private car, they're not disturbing anybody. But it was the daytime. The next thing they heard was,
Oh my God. No.
Yeah.
the popo is knocking on their window.
Somebody call the
I'm like, yo,
Are you
wind
was it in
down.
Nigeria?
No, it was in the US.
Oh.
So if they can get arrested, or if the popo can show up because
it's a
they were,
crime.
having relations in public, in broad daylight.
I'm trying to remember the actual phrase right now. It's
So,
escaping me, but
to also buttress, I'm sorry to use this as an example, but Eva Alodia is one person that I respect so much. She's, always pushed her craft, over time. And there was a time that she got with this guy and they were always online, French kissing with tongue everywhere. Like, as much as I love Eva, that was just like disgusting to me to watch online. And whatever become of that relationship now?
yeah, I think they were engaged and all of that. But I think it's
Did they
because
get
you put
married?
her. No. I think you put her on a pedestal, which is something that a lot of people in the entertainment industry deal with. People forget that they're human beings. The way you get horny is the way they get horny.
You recorded the video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You
people-
went
people-
to set a camera and you say, okay, so me and you now, we will now
No, that's
sit
not how
down.
it happens.
No, I'm just
That's not how it
exaggerating.
happens.
No, I'm
how
just
did it happen?
exaggerating.
No, because you know how I'm a content creator, right? You set the camera and then you go about doing other things, right? Whatever happens it's not most of the time it might not
don't
be
plan it.
planned. Like that kind of thing. You don't script tongue French kissing when it's not a movie. It might just be her
But
recording, spending time with her
The way
partner.
the video started,
You don't cop it now.
it was like, look at the camera and give a little smile, and then she
Gets
starts
into
to
it.
kiss the guy and gives the camera one side eye.
Are you watching
and then,
this?
And then I'm like,
Are you recording?
Oh,
Are you seeing this? Is the camera on?
there's a stream, my dear
No,
people.
people do it now. People do
But
it. Like,
it's
look at
just-
all these Love Island stars. They post pictures of them, videos of them making out and
Love
stuff. And
Island
nobody.
is a reality show.
Yeah,
so
but
it's
she's an
understandable.
entertainer. They're entertainers too.
So she come and entertain
The way
us
you
with-
found it cringe, some people find it hot.
Well, you know, this is quite different from like public
Yeah,
displays of
that's
affection
the
because
public
public displays of affection is spontaneous. You guys are in the moment, you're out, you're just like, oh, okay, let's hold hands.
Yeah, the
let's
one thinking
play.
is spontaneous. Some
Do
people
you-
plan it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What then?
Like you now, to choke people like you.
And it would work. It would not really work on
Because
those
I know how they say that, oh, you teach people how to love you and all of that. It's the same way some people give their partners manual. When we get there, you have to hold my hand, you have to do all of
should
this. you
we
have to-
though?
No, that's why I said if you're a content creator, again, I give grace to content creators because lifestyle content creators have to sell a lifestyle to
Yeah.
make money.
It sounds exhausting.
It isn't. If it's not something that is genuinely there, except you have to force it, that's when it's exhausting. That's when it has to be exhausting. Because if you have to keep forcing, like a man that does not want to be on camera, or a woman that doesn't want to be on camera, and you keep putting
Pushing.
camera in their faces and say, hold me, hug me, this. After a while, that will reflect the mirror back to you to see the kind of life that you're pushing for. But if it's genuine, I see no reason why you shouldn't do that. I post some videos of my husband and I, maybe we're dancing together, somebody records it, or some of that. I'm not.
That's cute.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
amazing.
Like, so if you're a lifestyle content creator, there are certain things that I'm not a fan of recording every bit of your life and putting it out there. You have to have decorum as well. But again, if you're selling that lifestyle, if relationship is what you're selling, you know, then you just do it in a classy way, which is I think what you're
Yeah.
trying to say. Like some of these things are not classy. They give force, they give ratchets, they give all of that.
Exactly.
But if
my
it's
point.
classy, we see all of these couples that we save online.
Pinterest, Instagram.
Yeah.
And it looks classy, it looks
Believable. You know, that's why it's lifestyle. Content is life. It's lifestyle. They have to sell you that lifestyle for you to believe it's possible.
Content is lifestyle. Okay. All right. So I want us to like divide where the borderline of where it comes from. From cute to Raz. So French kissing in public. Raz or cute?
All right, so I'm so sorry. Sometimes I can be so dramatic, but as you were saying, how can we draw the line from cute to Raz? You know, there was just this picture in my head. You know, you are in a restaurant, for example, and you know everybody is having probably lunch or dinner, you know, at a public restaurant, and these two cute couple walk in, and then they sit, and maybe after a few, maybe it's even a 3-course meal, maybe after the second course, they begin to kiss. And from to
Yeah.
I would be in that restaurant. I would be so annoyed. I would be so annoyed if I was present in that restaurant.
and then to the point that you are hearing spoons, clicks of spoons and plates, you know, that's already like,
That's catching things.
you know, all over each other. Like, you people should just pack yourself and go.
It's place
you
and
know.
time, I think. Like,
Yeah.
what draws the line? It's place and time.
I mean, it is a restaurant. Maybe it's like a lounge.
no, even at that,
Even
it
if
depends.
it's
If it's
lounge.
crowded, you don't want to be like that. If you can sit here and there,
It's okay.
What about the club?
do it.
The club is a very
So that's like a
erotic
place and time. So at the club, nobody is going to care if you are
At all.
humping each
Even
other.
if- yes,
Because
exactly.
like that, we know what the clubs are for. But where people eat, and then another thing is there might be children there.
Exactly.
Oh,
So we
yes.
need to consider that
yeah.
place and time is very important. If you're the only one in a restaurant, or maybe just like 3 other people that are not close to you, you can do whatever you want in secret, right? Nobody's going to pay your attention. But then you have to be, people eat there for God's sake. Like, it's
how about restrooms? Because I have been
you have been everywhere. You have seen a lot.
I've seen a lot, my sister. I've seen a lot. There was this particular restaurant that I went to, and I knocked on, it was the female restroom, and I knocked on the door, and the lady said, somebody is there. Okay, and I really needed to pee.
Oh my God.
And I was just waiting there. The next thing I started hearing,
oh my God.
I'm like, I just got so angry that I had to go to the men's to do the do.
You did not call the manager for them. You are very.
I did it.
Yeah, you are very nice. You're actually.
I just got so pissed. Like,
ridiculous.
You should have told me that, something is going down. How do you
tell someone that?
You can't tell someone.
So I can find an alternative I really needed to pee.
That's a lack of self-control, really.
Come
That's a lack
on.
of self-control.
I agree with you when you said place and time. You shouldn't be doing that in a restroom. That's not what
anyway, that will
restrooms
inconvenience
are
any
for.
other person, really.
You get me?
In a restroom, that's even dirty now. What's wrong with you? A public restroom.
Some people are like that. So
Come
they
off
say
it, please.
Restroom.
sex should be spontaneous.
Spontaneous, but not when you inconvenience other people.
Yeah.
If there are a dozen restrooms in the place and you have your own time, people are not many, it's night, all of that, you can find. I don't judge freaky people. Please
be freaky on
be
your own
freaky
time.
on your own time.
Be freaky on your own time. Please don't annoy me.
Exactly. Like, don't inconvenience anybody because you want to get freaky. That's ridiculous. Have some self-control. Yeah, an adult.
How about a public bus?
How can you?
In
Nigeria, they should arrest you now.
A friend shared that with me.
Oh,
Is it in
my goodness.
Nigeria? I want to clarify.
Why do you keep saying Nigeria?
Or BRT.
Even inside train.
So a guy friend of mine, we literally just like grew up together. Our relationship started when we went to broadcasting school together. And then he was giving me gist one time that himself and his girlfriend, they were transporting, I think, from outside Ikorodu to Ikorodu. And all these very long buses. It was so filled that there was no space. So he had to lap the girl.
Oh my God.
And she had this, very flared short skirt.
Where is this story going?
My dear sister, did you happen at the back seat of the bus?
Like I said, I don't judge freaky people, but you need to have
If he's watching,
self-control.
yes, it's your gist that
Oh my God.
it's your gist that I'm sharing.
I can't believe it. In Nigeria.
Yes. He did it in the bus.
In Nigeria.
You see, I don't want to say some things so it doesn't sound classist, but
The sigh, right?
as a human being,
It's a lot.
why do you think that in a public bus that has not been cleaned,
He said nobody even
that
knew.
people are sweating or there's a lot in the air?
He said the guy next to him was even dozing off, so he just gave him his
It's a
shoulder.
lie. He was not dozing. He was enjoying the view. I promise you, he was not dozing. I understand the tapping currents from your partner. You know that, right? They use your hands to rub your boobs by the side, and it's exciting, and it's kind of like foreplay for when you get. I understand that, but actually having sex in a public bus
in Nigeria, I like us to remember what Nigerian buses are like, so that we can really.
I don't even care if the buses are not smaller or buses. If it's even BRT, if it's train, it is highly unhealthy. It is dirty. It is ridiculous. And you should be ashamed of yourself. No offense to your friend.
But they call it spontaneous.
No, spontaneity is not. It doesn't mean. You need to put some thought into some things. You're not. You can't get away with everything.
You're not a cow.
Because if they record you will remember that that's not what you wanted to be spontaneously famous for.
Hey,
you need to be.
I mean,
how can you? If somebody even tries to even, I'm sorry, I can't date. I'm married
can't
now.
even-
I'm married now, so there's nothing like that. I leave them to the single. If any man
leave the street
feels
for
like doing that in a public
That's your
place,
cup of tea.
all the best to you. I can't do. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we're going to call that Raz. Yes, that's the line.
Yes,
That-
that
you
is
found the
it.
line.
You
That is
found it.
Raz. In fact, if there's another word, is
Ratchet.
there ratchet? Please, don't do that. Don't.
Don't do that.
Even French kissing is already like borderline. You're already doing too much, but just
The French kissing is even. I don't know why. My friend says. My friend says people can't kiss. She's of the opinion that a lot of people cannot kiss.
yes, she's right.
Like
right.
once people think they need to, there's different types of kiss for different types of emotions and feelings.
Exactly.
But once you are attacking that every copy and paste on every single moment and time, you don't know where to give a peck on the lip or where to do a little tongue biting or lip biting, but you stick your tongue down everybody's you need to learn. Like you need to learn. If you're in a club, I mean even club restrooms, you know.
Yeah.
So people, the way you felt, if it was a club and this thing, you just laugh it off and move because you assumed they were high or all of that. And then, of course, clubs don't usually have just one. So you just be like, well, you people have fun. It will be funny, but not at a restaurant, not in a public bus, not help me here.
Not
Host.
at the public
No. Can't you tell people to stop?
But some
Guys.
people can be that crazy that they don't even care. Because I am of the opinion that the moment you step out of your house, you're not living for yourself. You are existing in the space that is shared by every other person. So
true.
you should apply your character and attitude as such.
Yeah.
But then some people don't care. You would see some ladies, they will take nude selfies. We've heard stories. They will take nude selfies in public restrooms.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make sense to
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was
Yeah.
a tweet that went viral. Like,
Exactly.
oh yeah,
That still goes under the public indecency thing. Like it's
Come on.
time and place. People, just keep your head. Time, is this appropriate? Is this normal?
So people don't care. They don't give
Then,
two hoots
I mean,
about where it is or what time of day it is.
Yeah.
And
anywhere,
it ju-
anytime.
It just
we
gets
can't
me
police.
so mad.
We can't police everybody, you know, and all
Exactly.
of that. We just hope that the people that we love
don't
do not
do it.
They are
go around embarrassing themselves. Like that.
Spoiling the family name.
Your family will be okay. oh.
I don't think the Nigerian police has ever arrested anyone. I've never heard
No,
of one.
they have. I'm sure they have. I'm sure I saw a tweet of
If
one.
they can arrest people for indecent
Yeah,
dressing.
they do. They would have. It's just that I don't want to be political, right? And my husband is watching this. He'll be saying, "Baby, please don't go to that place," because even there we've heard stories, you know, of they themselves partaking in certain things like that. So you cannot arrest people for what you do. Although you see Nigerian police ones there, you cannot arrest people for what you do.
I think.
Don't quote me, oh please. I have my career that I'm trying to build.
Wait, he said, okay, French kissing, borderline. Please, let's keep it to holding hands
No, please French kiss, so.
in public.
But not the
French kissing is literally like trying to use your tongue and all that.
that's just to use your tongue, but not literally. Do you want to finish French kissing in
Attacking
public
the
and all your
person.
foundation is gone? Like you have a monster here from missing
Like a
foundation.
circle.
Like a no,
Ring
now.
of fire.
You can too. Don't you know how to keep ring of fire?
Transferring your lipstick or lip gloss to your partner is a sign of love. You guys.
Transferring is okay. Which one is the foundation?
The old.
How can I take it? Do you know how much
How
foundation is?
else would it? Do you know how much lip gloss is? Fenty lip gloss is like 30K.
Please, I can take expensive lip gloss over expensive foundation.
How else would they know that he has a babe?
I would,
The
yeah, I
foundation
would
is-
do it. I try to let my husband have a little bit of my color on his lips so that they'll say, what a freaky couple. Before they
So
go
you
out from
want
the
people
car.
to know.
It's not because of them. It's just exciting when people know, but it's not because of them.
It's not
That's not
because
the
of them, but
motivation.
it's exciting when people know.
Yeah, that's not the motivation.
now.
But the knowledge is nice too.
Yeah.
My more motivation, I want you people to know. Yes. Yes, you people to know. I want you to know. I want you to be aware. Yes.
That you have a
That's
man.
You're getting good stuff.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
I'm having fun.
They're having fun.
And you guys
Let
are not in
the
love.
singles breathe.
I will not.
Don't
I
suffocate
will
them.
not. Because when you people were doing your own, I sat back, I took it.
You did not take it. You were hating.
But I had no choice. I took it. So now that is my turn. Everybody knows. Everywhere I go to.
Everywhere. They go collect.
I would just, I will almost enter the guy's skin.
Don't be humping in public.
No.
please.
I
Don't
wouldn't-
hump in
I wouldn't do
public.
any rash things. I'm a classy lady.
Even classy people do stuff. Yeah.
They do.
Yes,
not
classy
my
people
own
are
type.
even freakier.
They are, but then they know time and place.
Exactly.
Not my own
That's
type
the
of classy
difference.
people. I would not do anything too ras or ratchet. I will keep it cutesy, holding hands, hugs, blowing kisses every moment.
Bola, you're lying.
You can
This is your
tell.
body
You can
language.
tell
You
from
are
what they
lying.
say. She's the type to drop it down in front of the entire wedding
I
after
don't
party.
care.
Like drop it down and take it back
The
up.
wedding after party is going to be so. My parents will have to say good night, oh Daro. I will see you. I'm not the one that will tell them to leave. They'll be like, don't worry. I love weddings where people do that dance where the groom sits down
No.
and
Like
kind of like
A
a
makeshift lap dance.
yes. That's my kind of thing. I'm like yes.
I would
But you're
rather take it.
in the presence of your friends. So,
Yeah.
like, and the place is enclosed too. So.
And you're married. So
And
that's your
yeah.
wedding. You can
You
do
can do
whatever
and
you
not
want
do.
to do as
Yeah.
long as you don't expose your body parts indecently.
But they are usually wearing something very skimpy.
But
Yeah,
have you,
but like
have you
your-
seen the private parts?
the private
No.
parts. So
Have
you have
seen
to be
boobs
careful
out?
too.
No.
Because people do all of that. You know, that's part of what I was saying about being decent in public. You're kissing, next thing is smooshing you.
Like
Why is
doing
my
like this.
breast coming out of my bra in public? Like, can we
Like caught in the moment. Can you not get carried
like
away?
that's why I said so. There's a nice way to do it, and I feel like PDAs are they're like foreplay, right?
Yes, yeah.
It's just a reminder of
What's waiting for you?
But you know what just popped in my head? That scene in the movie, I think 50 Shades Darker, where she got a promotion. She had just gotten a promotion and they went on a dinner date and then they went to celebrate and then the guy, just got this crazy idea, take off your undergarments. And then she took it off, put it in his hands, and she also got the memo and said, can we take this celebration home? And then the guy said, check please. And then,
That's
in
it's
the
foreplay.
elevator, there was a little bit of fingering going on, but nobody
Nobody
knew.
was there. Privacy, like oh god.
Respect other people's spaces. That's
Exactly.
what these two ladies
Yes,
are trying to tell you.
yes.
Don't do things that will make other people uncomfortable.
Ah.
Relationship people do too much. They do too much.
When you reach there, no do your own.
I go to do. Vicky James is going to learn from me. When I'm done, when I'm done, she's going to say, I get to do. Get no worry. But yeah, I do understand the point. And I hope you've learned a few things about like public displays of affection, where you should do it and where you shouldn't. Just keep it classy. Keep it classy. Don't be too, except it's me, Sha. I have a free pass. Because
Who arrest you?
alright guys, we've come to the end of this funny show. Thank you so much ladies for coming. Tayo, thank you for coming as always. Wumi, classy lady, keep it cutesy. Billy, my twinnie, keep it cutesy. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Alright, we've come to the end of this amazing show. You can follow the conversation across all social media platforms at iRavel Studios, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get more updates. And my name is Omobolawa Olawore, and it has been an amazing one. See you next time. Toodles!
You walk in for a beautiful ride in the red room. All your doubts you feel, we cater to. We dot all the I's, cross all the T's. That's what we're here to do, yeah. We'll take you on a journey. Everybody, let's go. Whoa, whoa. Don't always be